Welcome to my class, students. It's class 8, English Lit 1. We are going to do poem 1, that is The Ant and the Cricket, and this is session 8. We are going to read the poem and understand what is the moral of this poem and what the fable story is giving us the lesson of life. So, in the title, you are seeing there are two characters, the ant and the cricket. So, these two characters represent two types of people that are present in this world. First type of people are like the ant, who are very conscious of their future, who are always very much ready to face their challenges during adversity, and during prosperity they don't waste their time in merriment. They prepare for the future. And there are a set of people like the cricket who don't care for the future. They are very carefree. They don't care about the adversity. They don't care about to save anything for their adverse situation. So with this poem, we will learn what should we become. Should we become or should we follow the ant or the cricket? Let's start the poem. Now, what is a fable? A fable is a story often with animals as characters. We know we all love to read animals as characters and their stories. So it's like that only. And it conveys a moral. What is the moral? We should save something for our adverse time. This poem is about an ant and a cricket, contains an idea of far-reaching significance which is as true of a four-legged cricket as of a two-legged one. Surely you have seen a cricket that has two legs. Now we will go through a poem, and this is a cricket. See? A silly young cricket accustomed to sing. What type of cricket is that? He was a silly one and he was a very young one and he loved to sing. So we are saying with two adjectives, the writer or the poet has described the cricket. Through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring. Now, during summer and spring, those are the very warm and sunny months and very gay months, a very pleasant month. He used to sing all the 2 months. Now he began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Now what did he find? Oh my God, after that summer and spring had gone, in his cupboard there was nothing to eat and now winter has come. What to do? And he started complaining about the shortage of food at home. So, you are seeing during warm and sunny months, what did he do? He spent the time in merriment. He started singing. He sang all the 3 months. And during winter, when the adverse time came, he had nothing to eat. How to survive? See, this is a cricket. He is enjoying his summer and springtime, and thus these are the ants who are digging ground. They are making shelter during winter days. They are collecting food so that they can spend their winter days. Now word meaning, accustomed to sing, that is used to singing, in the habit of singing. And gay summer, joyful, happy summer. See? So many flowers are there in the summer and spring season, and the cricket is singing, playing some instrument. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground. Now entire winter you will find snow on the ground. These are the snow-covered ground time, and during in the snow-covered ground you won't find even a little grain of food. So the same thing happened to the cricket. He searched for food and he didn't find even a crumb. Not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? Now he is worried of his survival. During summer and springtime, he did not care about this winter. And now when the winter comes, though he started thinking of his survival. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? Now see the snow covered ground. Are you seeing any flower here? You won't see any flower because everything is covered with snow. At last, by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold. How the story is describing the winter season? See, the cricket is starving. Cricket didn't have anything to eat. It didn't have shelter even. So it is becoming very harsh. Starvation and famine, it's become very bold, means it's become harsher. And he was all dripped with wet because it was a snow covered ground, and all trembling with cold because he didn't have any shelter also. See what is happening to the cricket? Away he set off to a miserly end. Then what did he think? He should go to his friend, that is Ant, to see if to keep him alive he would grant. So he wanted to meet Ant so that the Ant could provide shelter and some food so that cricket can save his life. Let's see what happened. Word meaning famine, scarcity of food, having nothing to eat. Grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. So, what was the desire of the cricket? During winter, as he was trembling with cold and he was dripping with wet, he didn't have anywhere to hide himself. He didn't care for the winter season. He didn't have any food to eat. So, during this adverse time, he just remembered his friend Ant, and he went to meet Ant with a hope that Ant would provide mouthful of grain and a shelter from rain. He wished only to borrow. He would repay it tomorrow. He said, okay, I will borrow it from Ant, and when the time will come, the happy gay time will come, I would repay it. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. If this will not happen, if he would not go to the end, then what would happen? He must die of starvation and of sorrow also, because he is very sorrow, he is very sad. Now you are saying mouthful of grain and he wished. These are the thing. Word meaning mouthful of grain. See, and having grain, because ants have collected grains during summer and springtime. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. But now what the cricket said to the ant? See, I am your servant. Please consider me as your servant and give me mouthful of grain and a shelter for rain. And as if not servant, then I am your friend already. So please, due to friendship, please you allow me to have some mouthful of grain or some shelter from at your anthill or somewhere. But we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. So what was the answer? What was the reply of the ants? We ants never borrow. We don't go somewhere or anywhere to borrow something, because we are hard-working creatures. We gather everything. We do everything to face this adverse situation during our pleasant time. And we ants never lend also, because whatever we have accumulated, it's for us. This is not for the charity. We are not going to give it to you, because then the ants would have to face the shortage of food. See, the ant is clearly saying to cricket its problem. Now, what would happen to the cricket? See, as he was always singing during the gay and warm and sunny days of spring and month, now I'll have to plead. Now, please consider me as your servant, consider me as your friend. But nothing happened to that ant. Ant was very cruel now. It seemed to be very cruel. But the ants couldn't do anything, because if ant would lend money or food grain to the cricket, ants would have to suffer from the shortage of food. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by? But then ants asked the cricket to tell me now, what did you do? Haven't you collected for this winter time? When the weather was warm, when it was spring and summer, didn't you do anything to face this warm winter season? Because we all know after summer, after spring, the winter comes. Quoth the cricket, not. The cricket answered, no, I did nothing to face this winter season. My heart was so light that I sang day and night. You know, the spring and that summer season was so pleasant that I did nothing. I only sang and I just tried to enjoy the day. For all nature looked gay because everywhere nature looked so beautiful and I was always trying to enjoy the nature. You sang, sir, you say. Now the ant replied, oh, you sang all the time. Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. You sang during summer and spring, now it's the winter time. Now you dance and you spend this winter time. That means what we are seeing here, if we find somewhere who can help us and during time of need we don't get any help from that person, so what is the moral of the story? We should prepare ourselves for our adverse situation. We should not expect that someone else should help us because self-help is the best help. We should be very careful about our winter days or about our adverse times. See here, lay nothing by. Have you saved nothing? And quoth means said. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Then the ant hastily lifted the wicket, that is the door of that house, ant hill, and out of the door turned the cricket. But you go away and dance all the way through the winter. So as you have spent your summer and spring while singing, now the same way you spent your winter while dancing. I have nothing to help you. I cannot help you. Folks call this a fable. I'll warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Now, as the ant has said the cricket to leave the house, though it is said, folks call this a fable, it is a fable, but the writer says or the poet said, yeah, it's true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Because of that lifting up the wicket, must have injured the legs of the cricket. So, we see there are crickets who have 2 legs and there are crickets who have 4 legs. So, in this story, as you are seeing, adapted from Aesop's fables. Now, what is wicket? See, this is a house, this is an ant hill, and this is a cricket, an ant, and it's saying cricket to leave the house. And see the winter season, how harsh it looks like, and the ant who is in a very comfort situation, ant has shelter, ant has food, everything the ant has, and the cricket is standing outside. It doesn't have any shelter, it doesn't have any food. So what do you think? What could have happened to cricket? It must have died. Must have died out of starvation, must have died out of cold, because the situation, the adverse season has taught him a lesson of his life. If you won't be careful about your future, the day may come when you will have to repent, when you will have to feel sorry. Why during prosperity you didn't take care of your adverse time? Time always changes. We should be very careful about all the happy and sad moments. So, what have you learned in this poem? We have learned in this poem there are two adjectives to describe a creature, and we may think that ant is very harsh. It didn't help the cricket in time of need, but ant was also helpless because ant has secured its future, and whatever it has gathered, it's not for charity, it's for its own survival. So here we cannot blame ant also. So this poem has taught us a very important lesson of life. We should never neglect our future. During merriment, while merriment, we should have very careful about our future or adverse situation also. Okay, this is the poem. We are having this nice poem and have a lesson also. In the next class, I will do with you the question answer. Till then, bye and thank you.